Oh my gosh, here we go. Good morning. Hi, I'm live. I am alive. Are you? All right, great. I am also Jane, and this is One Question a Stinking Day from this book. And this is my PB&J influence. Welcome to it. Good morning. Good morning. I'm coming to you live from Dallas, Texas, out there. 8:18 every morning, Monday through Friday for sure, and sometimes weekends. We're having a little evolution there. It was every single day. Now it's kind of Friday and possibly on weekends. Take your chances. So 8:18 Central Standard Time in the United States. That's 9:18 Eastern Time. 7:18 Mountain Time, and 6:18 when nobody's freaking awake to watch this on the West Coast, or Pacific Standard Time. So anyway, now that we've got that clarified, like what time it is all over the United States, and like if you're in London, it's probably 3 a.m. or something. I don't know. Hey, Robert, how are you doing? Welcome to the show. Yeah, if you're out there and if you're watching, feel free to pop on and say hello. I love to get comments from you guys. That's what makes this thing kind of work at all. Like, I know, like, what the heck is this anyway, right? It's just all about reading a question from this book. It's to ask ourselves a question that is not a very deep question. We're going to try to make it deep. If it doesn't get deep enough at all, I got backup questions over here on my phone. And it gives us a chance to think a little bit, maybe while you're on your way to work, or maybe while you're sipping on your coffee or whatever. I don't know. It just gives us time to think and talk and have a quick little conversation and see what's going on in here, right? And what's going on in here. If we can connect these two things, who knows? Who knows? We'll see. What to do, right? Okay, we read the question right now. Today's question for August 28th. Oh, and did I tell you it's another beautiful day in Dallas? The temperature is low again. It got all the way down to 77 last night, which was fabulous. It might have been even cooler, which is way better than like 88 and 91, which it had been during the night. So we definitely are in a little cooling trend, and I'm loving it. All right, like you care, but I told you anyway. Oh, with whom do you often disagree? That is our question for the day. With whom do you often disagree? That would have to be my youngest child. Although I don't really disagree with her now that she's older. She'll never watch this. I can say this stuff. But yeah, from the minute that she could say the word no, the disagreement started, right? And we disagreed very much so all the way up until not that long ago. But really, ironically, hey, Lynn. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys, stop everything. So I have to tell you, my cousin Lynn, if you watch the show, you've heard about her before. She's the one that gave me this, right? To do this with her. So I'm going to tell you this story real quick because not only is my cousin Lynn on today, I'm pretty darn sure my aunt and uncle, my Aunt Mary and my Uncle Bob. Hi, you guys. Love you. Now, this is special. This is really special because I have not talked to my aunt and my uncle for years, and especially my aunt even. I think I saw my uncle briefly about 20 years ago. But it's kind of, don't really remember it. It was during a rough time with my mother. So anyway, let's just back up anyway. So let's just say, okay, I have not connected with my aunt and my uncle for, I don't know, 35 years or something, 40 years, some crazy amount of time, right? And that goes for my cousin Lenny as well. She's their daughter. So back in April, I believe it was, I have not talked to these people for so many years. It's like I almost forgot about them. Like seriously, right? And then something happened to me in April, and I'm like, whatever happened to my Aunt Mary and my Uncle Bob and my cousins? They're the coolest people on the planet. And if you watch this little show right here, you know that I have a real thing with making sure that I'm connected to everybody in my life and that they know how I feel about them. And here I am all of a sudden flipping out because I'm going, wait, these people could be dead. They've got to be like 88, 89, 90 years old. I don't know. What if they're dead? How do I find them? I had no way of finding them. And to make matters worse, their last name is Smith. So good luck just Googling them and finding them, right? I wasn't even sure. And my brothers who would know maybe where my aunt and uncle are were like, we don't know, because they're just like, nobody in my family keeps track of anybody, right? Nobody really cares, but I care. So here I am out of the blue. I'm just like, gosh, I want to find these people. How do I find them? I'm like really distraught about this. I need to like say hello to them. Hello, I love you. I love you and I miss you, and you were my favorite aunt and uncle, and I never got to see you ever, hardly ever, right? So here I am just pining away wanting to say these things when out of the blue on my Facebook Messenger, my cousin Lenny sends me a message and says, hey, is that you, Jane? I think I found you. And I'm like, this is literally in the precise time that I am thinking about this. This is a total universal, crazy, synchronistic thing that happened. I was looking at my phone going, no freaking way! My cousin just found me! I never thought of like looking for Lenny on Facebook. But then again, you know, how many people are probably named Lynn Smith? You know what I'm saying, right? So it was a totally cool synchronization. And I like flipped out. And so Lenny and I have been talking and back together. And I'm like, oh my gosh, how are your mom and dad, my aunt and uncle who live pretty far away from her. She is this right now there visiting them. And from what I understand, they should be watching this right now. And this is the first time that they've seen me in a bazillion years. And I am so excited. I like, it's totally cool. Like, right? No, I mean, honestly, I want to see you guys in person. Uncle Bob, I want to see you. It's very important. Please let me come visit. Okay. All right. All right. Now that I've put that out there, I'm going to ask this question again, and we're going to answer this stinking question if it takes us another 10 minutes, right? With whom do you frequently disagree? I was telling you that I disagree with my youngest daughter, who now is 24 years old and is going to have her first child in November. And we don't disagree as much at all. And it was just some really rough teen years. Oof. Everything was, I mean, you could say to her, if her name was like Susan, which it's not, but just, I will change the names to protect the innocent. If I would say to her, a good morning, Susan, she would say, it's not good, my name's not Susan. Everything was a disagreement all the time. And I guess, who knows why? I guess that's just teenagers, right? But other than that, who do I frequently disagree with? And Robert, like, think about that. I don't think Robert disagrees with anybody on the planet about anything. Who am I always like having a disagreement with? I'm not like that either. I like to have conversation. I love to hear other I like to know what other people think and feel. It doesn't have to be the same as me. I don't need that ego security to feel good about myself. I do not have to have everybody else around me think like me to make me right. Think about that. If you find yourself disagreeing with a lot of people and they're disagreeing with you, are you okay with it? Can you sit with that? I can. I totally can. I get really jazzed with people, and what makes them tick and what their perspective is. And then I try to turn it around and look at it from their perspective, which I'm actually very good at doing. Causes a lot of problems for me because I can see things from many different angles. And it doesn't cause problems. It's just that I don't always stand my ground if my ground needs to be stood. Because I don't really think there is any ground that needs to be stood on. But with that being said, at times there needs to be boundaries. There do need to be boundaries. And sometimes I just kind of like melt those boundaries because I'd rather not have a confrontation and I can see the other person's point of view. So go figure, right? Okay. Hey, Lynn, are you still listening? Who do you frequently disagree with? I know it's not me because you and I get along really, really good. That's a really good question. Oh, I know what the answer is for you, Lynn. I bet I know the answer to that, which I'm not going to broadcast for you. I will let you come up with that if you want to. Yeah, so gosh, who do you frequently disagree with? And if you are having a lot of disagreements in your life, the question, yeah, Lynn's laughing, right? Yeah, I know. Who are you disagreeing with a lot? I know. See, haven't even hardly talked to you, Lynn, and I know what's going on in there, right? I guess, let's see. I just don't have that kind of stuff going on in my life. I'm congenial, I guess the word is. I am difficult. I am straightforward. I do speak my truth. And I will definitely tell you why I disagree with you and what is possibly wrong with your point of view. However, I'm really, really happy to let you have that point of view and then to really pick it apart and look at it and go, oh, now I understand why you have that point of view. Yeah. I'm a good conversationalist for sure. I don't even to the point where do you guys think like your significant other has to think exactly like you do? You know how like people, they get together because everything is the same? Or here's a really good question. Do you think opposites make a better relationship that, like polarity? And they say that like attracts like, and with the law of attraction, whatever your frequency is and whatever you're emanating, that's what is going to come back to you. So in that case, it's absolutely true. So, now I'm starting to think. So how do you attract somebody that has a lot of differences using the law of attraction? Help me out here. Like Robert, I think you could help me out on this topic. Now I feel like I need to go look up some theories on this kind of stuff. Right, I think I just stumped myself. How do you attract somebody that is not vibing on the exact same wavelength as you? Because that's what the law of attraction is. How do you attract somebody that is not exact same as you? That you guys are polarized. Let's see, Robert. All opinions are valid. I can disagree with you and still be cool. Yeah, okay. Now, come on. I need help with this next question. How do you attract somebody who is different than you? Yet there's going to be a lot of similarities, of course. I'm thinking about that because I just did that. And there's a ton of similarities, yet we are very, very, very different people. And it makes it fascinating. It makes a beautiful balance. How do you do that? How do you attract that? How does that happen? Oh, I'm tearing my hair out. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's it. I just messed up my hair. Oh, we can't have that, right, Lynn? We gotta have a good hair day. Good hair, good hair in the family. Right, there we go. I'm back. Okay. Okay. I don't know, Lynn, I need answers from you. See how I make this stuff a little bit deeper than it really is, right? Well, I don't know, folks. I think we're going to have to take this one home and research it and come back with some answers. I'm serious. This is what I'm going to do. today. By the way, I made my weekly video already, yay for me, and I will be editing it and getting it up in just about 2 hours. So that's a little educational video. And this week, I am making my morning shake that I have. And it's all about how to, fuel your brain and power your body to be a great functioning entrepreneur, right? Like that buzzword, entrepreneur. Ooh, I'm an entrepreneur because I do things on my own. Yeah, because I'm independent, because I don't have a 9-to-5 job and I'm broke. I'm an entrepreneur. Thank you so much. Lynn just said that she loves me and that I am always so thought-provoking. Yes, I know. This is why usually I don't ever have a significant other, because I'm so thought-provoking. People head for the hills, right? They don't want to think. They're like, oh, damn it, quit asking me questions. So, but Lynn, you don't know this, so, right? Okay, here we go. I've got this. I don't know if you've been watching any of my shows, but I've got this guy who sends me flowers frequently. And he's pursuing me like a hound on a fox, a hound dog on a fox. Yes, indeed. The word dog, by the way, does not go with hound. You never use the word dog and hound in the same sentence. And I know that because I used to actually do fox hunting by horseback with hounds, and you never, ever, 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 for the record, call them dogs. Okay. So hound dog is not a term. It's just hounds. Anyway, he's pursuing me like a hound on a fox. I guess I'm the fox. Yeah. Anyway, and that's working out really good. Just FYI, y'all. Working out really good. So there. Okay, I'm done. I am done babbling. You guys, we all have homework now, and somebody better come back with some comments on this. I am threatening you because we have got to figure out how, if you subscribe to the law of attraction and like attracts like, whatever you're vibing, that's what you pull back in. Then how do you attract? What space are you in when you attract something that is, yes, similar to you, but yet completely your balance, polar balance? Figure that one out. I am going to have to do some little YouTube research and see what all the gurus have to say about that. In the meantime, have a phenomenal day. Aunt Mary, Uncle Bob, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here today. I cannot wait to see you in person ASAP. Bye for now.